I guess you've all noticed the new apartments and condos downtown lately. With an aging population, there are some significant trends emerging. Julie Rice is here to talk about real estate trends, boomers, and beyond. Julie, how are you?
Great. Thanks for having me, Ron.
You're very welcome. We've noticed that there is a change, and there's a lot of condos and apartments going up in downtown London. Do you see a change in the market since you're the realtor, and I believe you have a ASA accreditation, which maybe you can tell us about that first, and then tell us about downtown.
Sure. This accreditation I have is called ASA, Accredited Senior Agent, and what it does is it helps me with working with seniors with not just listing their home, but helping throughout the whole process of it, whether they need estate lawyers, appraisers for antiques, movers, the whole package.
Julie, so if, and I am a senior, and I was looking at whether I should just consider I want to rent or should I buy, and I've only got so much money, could I sit with you and you sort of guide me through the paces on what I could do with my money and where I should be looking?
Absolutely. What I would do first is, if you're not sure where to go, you might want to consider renting for a year to do a transitional to decide whether you want to stay in an apartment condo living or perhaps get a one-floor condo more on the outskirts, or get a home in the Old North or Old South that you can renovate that's a one floor. Depending on your income, I highly advise you to sit down with your financial consultant to figure out what would be the best avenue for you, whether you should do the renting or doing the downsizing with the owning. But given the increase in popularity in the core, I would highly suggest as far as owning in the core.
Okay, so I mean, it looks like there's lots of options out there for all ages, and I think because seniors are having more opportunities where they're looking. You know, they've had the lifestyle of being in the suburbs for so many years, and that was what seemed to be the main thing. But now with all the excitement in the core, and for all ages, it's not just for the young people, but I think there's a lot of attraction for the core with restaurants and theaters and entertainment at the JLC. That might be a good choice for people just to come down, like you say, maybe rent to see if they like that style of living, to the probably the option of purchasing, like that new condo downtown where they built the apartments first and they're going to build the condos next to it.
Yes, on the Renaissance on King Street.
Right, so you can have a look and see if you like living on the King Street area, and then if it suits your fancy, maybe they can buy a building next door.
Absolutely, and I think they are gearing more towards the seniors that may not know what situation they want to be in as far as their living. And so they do the rental for a year, then they can buy the condos.
Julie, thank you very much for coming on our Over 55 show and filling us in and letting us know all about living in the core for older adults.
It's been a pleasure, Ron. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.